My name is Ngozi. I am an obstetrician gynecologist and I live in the United States of America. On March 27th, I woke up and I felt a mass in my breast. That was a Sunday. On Monday, March 28th, I got a mammogram and there was a suspicious mass that they said was indeterminate. On March 29th, I got a breast ultrasound and there was a 2-centimeter mass suspicious for malignancy. On March 30th, Wednesday, I got the mass biopsied and I got the results on the next day, on Thursday. Everything was expedited because I was a staff in the hospital. So on Thursday I got the result, and the result showed that it was invasive intraductal carcinoma. HER2 positive, estrogen receptor positive, only 2%, progesterone receptor negative, and with the KI 67 of 40 to 50%. Oncologists will understand what that means. On April 1st, I got an MRI, and the MRI measured the mass at 2 centimeters with a lymph node suspicious for malignancy in the axilla. So I got the lymph node biopsy the same day, and I also saw the medical oncologist the same day. And because of the HER2 positive diagnosis, the plan was to start chemotherapy immediately. The plan for the chemo was 6 cycles of 4 agents. The first, and then after the 6 cycles, they get an MRI to evaluate the mass, and then surgery. And after the surgery, I was supposed to get 2 other agents for another 6 cycles, completing 1 year of treatment. April 3rd, my sister, who I have been on NSPPD since April 21st, and as soon as I got on and I saw what was going on, I got all my siblings on the platform. And then April 25th, Pastor Jerry was praying in the morning, and he says, I hear the Lord say, I am completing this week what I started in your life. And then he declared, he says, I don't know the healing that started. You will carry the evidence this week.
I hear the Lord say, I am completing this week what I started in your life. I don't know the healing that started. I don't know the process you are on. I hear the Lord say, I am completing what I have started in your life this week. The prophecy you received, you will carry the evidence this week.
So I claimed that. So as he continued praying, I had my hand on that mass, and I could see it begin to shrink. So I immediately jumped up from where I was, and I sent a text to my colleague who made the diagnosis, and I said to her that I need you to examine this mass right away. I think it appears to be shrinking. So she laughed, and she called me and she laughed, and she said, masses don't disappear. So I said to her that I am not believing that chemo will heal me. I am trusting God to heal me, and I know that He's going to do it. I need you to examine me. So she said, okay, that I should meet her in the office first thing the next morning. So I got to her office, and I lay down, and she put her hand on the mass, and she said, holy moly, it is smaller. And I said to her, what God cannot do does not exist. I told you that God is going to heal me. So she got the ultrasound and she measured it, and it had shrunk by almost 40%. So she said to me, I have goosebumps. And I'm like, I told you God's going to heal me. He started it, and He will complete what He started. So on the 29th, Pastor Jerry was declaring again during NSPPD, and at exactly 19 minutes 27 seconds into the prayer, he said, and the Lord is showing special grace and mercy to people with breast cancer. Anyone under the sound of my voice with breast cancer, by the power that raised Jesus from the dead, I command breast cancer disappear right now.
The Lord is showing special mercy and grace on people with breast cancer. Anyone under the sound of my voice with breast cancer, by the power that raised Jesus from the dead, I command breast cancer disappear. Disappear.
Again, I had my hand on that mass as he was making that declaration, and I could feel that mass continue to even get smaller and smaller and smaller. May, I go to my colleague and I say to her, I need an MRI. So she said to me, we don't do MRIs until you've completed your 6 cycles. And I said, I've told you before that chemo is not going to heal me. God is going to heal me. I need an MRI because there's nothing left in this breast. I know there's nothing left because the mass is no longer there. So she said, okay, we'll get an MRI and see what's happening. So she scheduled the MRI. I got the MRI on June 1st, and the report was no residual tumor. And she was so excited. She pulled both images as we were reviewing the images. She pulled them and she said, look at this. This is the previous one that we did, and look at this current one. There is nothing. There is nothing there. There's nothing there. So I said, okay, I want surgery. I requested for it because I said, I want to prove to you that there is not even a microscopic cell, malignant cell left. So she went ahead and got surgery, and final pathology, complete response. There is nothing. There is nothing. 7 lymph nodes, nothing. Breast tissue, nothing. I just want to give glory to God. And I just want to say what God cannot do does not exist. Pastor Jerry, I just want to thank you. And I hope I will have the opportunity to personally thank you when you come to the United States. And I'm waiting eagerly for you to come, because I want to personally appreciate you for everything that you have done, for being there for us and for fighting so hard for us. I bless God for you. I bless God for the crew. And I just want to thank you. And I just want to say what God cannot do